Друзі, last call маємо.
Dear friends, last call, 1 minute left. Please be sure that you take the most comfortable, the best seats for you, and you have your water with you. We work in this under safe conditions today, so 1 last minute for you.
Добрий день, пані та панове. Раді вітати.
Good afternoon, dear ladies and gentlemen. We are happy to see all of you here, offline and online. Let me present myself. My name is Alona Goncharenko. I'm the head of the Dia.Business Entrepreneur Support Center in Poltava. And today, with great pleasure and responsibility, I will moderate the event. We are grateful to our defenders, those thanks to whom we have this opportunity to meet today and to develop our country. I ask all of you, please observe a minute of silence in memory of all those whose lives were taken by the brutal Russian-Ukrainian war.
Дякую.
Thank you. Today we are united by the national brand Dia.Business. Today all of us are here in order to present the updated portal business Diia.gov.ua. The Dia.Business portal was created with a huge love for Ukrainian entrepreneurs who are always developing themselves, their teams, communities, and Ukraine. And today it's a great pleasure for me to start with a round of applause for those for whom this portal has been developed. Today, our portal Dia.Business and Dia.Business Defining Future Among our guests today, we have representatives of the government and international partners, creators of the Ukrainian business support and development ecosystem, heads of Diia.Business entrepreneur support centers, and also talented Ukrainian entrepreneurs and those people for whom we are working today. I wish everyone to be inspired by today's event and get the most out of it, which actually points us the way to the future. The event was initiated by the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine together with the Business and Export Development Office and Diia.Business within the framework of the EU for Business May Policies and Institution Support Project, or SMEPIS, implemented by a course in consortium with GIZ Ukraine, BRDO, and Civita, with financial support from the European Union. The partner of the event is the international technology company MasterCard. Let me also play the video greeting from Mikhailo Fedorov, Vice Prime Minister for Innovation, Education, Science and Technology Development of Ukraine, Minister of Digital Transformation of Ukraine. Greetings. Today we present to you the updated Diia.Business portal. As a state, we are doing our best in order to simplify lives of entrepreneurs, to eliminate excessive bureaucracy, to provide impetus for development, create the best conditions for scaling up. We have initiated Diia.Business back in 2020 in order to help to develop the entrepreneurship in Ukraine. Its purpose to create a country of entrepreneurs and help business to grow and scale up and export. Now we have 14 Diia.Business centers, one of them in Warsaw. We have also Diia.Business portal, which has already been attended by 13 million of visitors who received already more than 40,000 of free of charge services. Today, entrepreneurs play the key role in development of the state. In order to support them, with the updated Diia.Business portal, and we are focused on convenience and comfortable conditions for our entrepreneurs. Here you can find now even more ideas for your business development, depending on the stage of the business and the areas of development, and find solutions which will help you to become more successful. I'm thankful to you for business. It's a policies and institution support implemented by Course in consortium with GIZ Ukraine, BRDO, and Civita, with financial support from the European Union, and also to our partner of this event, MasterCard company. I am also thankful to each of entrepreneurs, because you define and change the future, creating innovative condition, product services. Glory to Ukraine. Thank you, dear Mikhailo. Thank you, and we feel this support. We can move forward, and now I give a floor to the Deputy Minister of Digital Transformation for European Integration, Valeria Ioannou. Hi to everyone. Greetings, dear partners, dear colleagues, dear friends, dear team, dear heads of the entrepreneur support centers. Greetings to everyone who came today in order to share this extremely important day together with us. And actually, I have quite a short presentation, as always, in order not just to tell you what all of us can expect today, but also to remind you how everything started. As you know, the Ministry of Digital Transformations, that's the newest ministry in the government of Ukraine. We have been established 5 years ago. We have a vision to build the most convenient digital state in the world, but we have also a philosophy. We see Ukraine as a country of entrepreneurs, and since 2019, as soon as the Ministry of Digital Transformation has started to work, we have created Diia app and Diia ecosystem and Diia state services portal, Diia education, and so many other things, including Diia.Business. And actually, when Ministry of Digital Transformation has been established, speaking about the ecosystem of support of entrepreneurs that had been already existing at that time, we already had quite a good platform or a foundation. It was already a portal which informed actually entrepreneurs about changes in legislation, the office of the reform team, such platforms as Meresha or Network platform, and so many others. But there was no single point which actually could have united all entrepreneurs, and those who are thinking about own business was not there. That's why there was an idea of Diia.Business in the beginning of 2020. We have started, launched the portal, which actually became one-stop job for small to medium enterprises. At that time, there were only several services, a range of consultations, a range of courses, a range of some materials, and gradually, step by step, we developed this portal and developed the ecosystem of this project at large. And directly in July 2020, we have established the first support center for entrepreneurs in Kharkiv. It's extremely important to mention that according to statistics, it's known that 80% of small and medium business close themselves in the first year of operation, and 50% of the remaining one close after 5 years of operation. So at that period, it was extremely important for us to help those young people who would like to register their own business, to help them to be prepared for all challenges in the business path, and for those who are already there, to help them in the critical crisis moments or stations when they are in lack of any kind of support, financial consultations, or any other type of support. And then the whole world has faced a range of different challenges. One of those challenges, big challenges, was the pandemic of COVID-19. At that time, entrepreneurs started to be in need of new knowledge, and we need to support them in their new challenges. At that time, because with partners, we have established the full-fledged online school for entrepreneurs. We have envisaged and implemented new consultations in 14 areas. Together with support of our partners, we have also provided free of charge international consultations. At that time, there was a huge demand for tax sector consultations and legal consultations. Also, we have started to launch trades, exhibitions, and trade missions online. There were so many different learning programs established already. In May 2021, the Ministry of Digital Transformation, together with the transformed already at the time Office of Entrepreneurship and Export, we united our efforts in order to establish Diia.Business and promote Diia.Business projects. And 2022, the full-scale invasion. Here on this slide, you can see the photo before and after. That's the photo of the entrepreneurship support center in Bucha, which was destroyed during occupation. And then, that's the same year, thanks to the support of partners, we have renewed it and relaunched it again. It's extremely important because that center became such kind of a hub for relocated businesses, which were relocated from the the hottest areas of Ukraine with the most active hostilities. And actually, we have revisioned and our new services, our categories, and we launched so many different things, such as virtual center of Diia.Business. We have launched programs of support for small and medium businesses in the east regions of Ukraine. We started psychological support and so many other different educational courses. During the full-scale invasion, generally, we kept working on new consultation services and programs, and also we have established 3 new centers in Rivne and Lutsk for support of entrepreneurs, and 1 center in Warsaw, in order also to support our entrepreneurs who are there, including women who are in Poland. So this year, the Diia.Business project, somehow it happens accidentally, celebrates already 5 years. And that's, that's a huge number. And we are preparing so much. We are not going to discuss about it. We are only preparing to celebrate those 5 years soon. And during these 5 years, thanks to your support of our colleagues, of our partners, we managed to do so many different cool things. We have developed cool portals which are loved by Ukrainians, which are also recognized in both national and abroad. It's also important to mention. We have provided free of charge 46,000 of consultations together with different stakeholders, which are actually free of charge for Ukrainian entrepreneurs. We have developed more than 130 services. We have engaged thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs across the world for our consultative programs. We have also absorbed a huge demand and interest interest for educational grant programs. Of course, it's clear that access to funding is always of crucial importance for entrepreneurs, but sometimes it's not enough just to get a grant, to receive a grant. And we clearly see that's why we have launched a range of educational and accelerating grant programs. For example, one of the businesses is one of the programs. 20 participants who proposed the best mini project during the training received financial assistance amount of $3,000 to purchase new equipment, repair premises, stocks of raw materials, and other necessary expenses to generate their own business. A total of 74 participants took part in the program, and the key winner was Natalia Sherbina with the Diia.Business project. She is together with us today, and I hope that we will hear her story today. Vidvashna, or Brave, one of the most beloved of my projects to develop women's entrepreneurship. Do we have our participants of the Brave project? Yes, we have. So you are not so many of you today, but we feel your energy. The first season was truly revolutionary. It was the first educational and grant project of the scale with a focus on women's entrepreneurship. 5,000 plus participants participated. As a result, 6 Ukrainian women raised 1.3 million hryvnia to start and develop their own business. Second season, the training lasted 4 months. Actually, Vidvashna today is a real community. We plan to support it and to develop it. And the Down or Svitanok program. This is a program specifically tailored for Ukrainians to teach how to export the trajectory. That's a program to help the veterans and their businesses. It's also already over, completed, and our winners receive the grants.
That taught financial literacy to entrepreneurs, which is essential in this context. And Diia.Business Entrepreneur Support Center, 150,000 visitors, people who often enroll for training programs time and time again. And these centers now function as local business support centers. In the centers they operate in, it would be great if these centers existed everywhere. It's good to see how business people communicate, start buying, selling goods. This is a space where new ideas are generated. And experts. I understand that you are getting tired, but that is just a very little tiny part of what we decided to make into slides. More than 15 national stands at different international fairs. More than 500 business profiles and exporters catalogs, more than 450 surveys of international markets, and more than 1.2 billion contracts signed. We are really proud of this achievement, of these achievements. We harvested a number of awards. We are developing business support programs and applications both in Ukraine and abroad. More than 315,000 Ukrainians since February 22 created individual businesses, which is the biggest number in history. We are doing what we can in order to help people who start their businesses have multiple opportunities to continue and continue effectively and efficiently. Well, we will all recall coronavirus epidemics, now full-scale invasion, multiple challenges. We have to respond swiftly. We try to do that. We understand that one of the priority focuses for Diia.Businesses is growing digital maturity for businesses. That is to say, businesses need to understand how digital technologies help review and change business models. We want to show Ukrainian entrepreneurs how they can use AI to improve their business models. What's cybersecurity, why it is important, cloud technologies, and how they can come in handy. In other words, in the future, we'll be focusing increasingly more on digital maturity. And of course, those who are keen to start their business, or experts, veterans business, digitalization, and another spoiler. Technically, we are going to cut the ribbon, opening yet another business entrepreneurship support center at Ivano-Frankivsk. It is great to see how many civil society organizations are happy and willing to join. Now, why we're here? Because we'd like to take a sneak peek at the new Diia.Business portal. This is how it looks today. We are quite aware of the fact that at some point in time and became too big and probably cumbersome. So the new business portal will feature an improved account, chatbot for searching the content, updated search opportunities for those who want to penetrate international markets, catalog of news, improved users interface and design. One Diia.Business Digital is a section that's now added to the updated business portal, revised business portal. Thank you. I was watching Alona when the video was playing back, and see she was smiling. Probably this is a sign of how more convenient the portal is gonna be. So Business Digital is already in being tested for some time. More content, more programs will be added, but Diia.Business Digital has undergone a number of iterations for self-assessment. Staff check their own skills, and a very important addition, cyber diagnostics, launched a couple of months ago. Every company can apply for a voucher for the service of cyber diagnostics to develop your business as making the world better, and also face challenges you've never thought existed. One click, your data is gone. Be sure in every click. Apply for free cyber diagnostic services at Diia.Business portal. protect your business against invisible threats. So now Diia.Business portal is accessible, and I would like to say thank you to our team, to Diia.Business, to entrepreneurship support centers, and of course our dearest partners, without whom it would even be impossible. SMEPIS in consortium with GIZ, Bernard, and with financial support of the European Union, and MasterCard is the partner of our project, and we are very happy to know that they were the first to come forward and support this portal. They provided with a lot of valuable advice. The development of a new version of Diia.Business portal went on seamlessly thanks to the effort of our team. So will you please give this team a round of applause? I am leaving, but please remember, every product we create is created with you in mind, and we are all interested in helping our nation development. We are standing by, and we'd always be happy to help your initiatives. Thank you, Valeria, for very inspiring stats you showed in your presentation that probably enthuse us to do even more for our businesses, and businesses support our economy. Our next speaker is Henrik Wichtford from EU delegation to Ukraine.
I'm very happy to be here on behalf of the EU delegation to Ukraine and to join our Ukrainian government partners in the launch of the new updated portal. So I think it's very typical Ukrainian to be in a place like this. Things are very funky underground, and I think this is one of the opportunities and challenges of Ukraine now, to bring all the activities that are on the ground and online into the real economy, and to really contribute to economic growth, and as a next step to the integration with the European Union in many ways. But I know, as the Deputy Minister Jan was saying, like Ukraina, it's a kraina підприємців, and it's really true, because you have entrepreneurship spirits everywhere. But we should bring it up in the open and visible for us also in the EU, because I think we have a lot of things to get from this entrepreneurship spirits and inspire. Because as you know, also in the European Union, SME development and digital transformation is one of the main priorities, and it seems like it will also stay that way with the new commission that it will now soon be in place. And I think in that process, not least when it comes to government-run mechanisms as the Diia.Business portal, there are a lot of things to learn also from Ukraine in the EU. So, but on that side, so we are on the EU side supporting a lot of different activities in Ukraine in this area through EU for Business, MEPIS, the EU for Digital, and other programs that are supporting the enhancement of the business environment, streamlining regulatory administrative procedures, and then bringing time and money for savers for business. So I would like to first commend the Minister of Digital Transformation for the update of the tool, which is impressive, the outreach it has had, and also in the short period of time was able to support or to set up a single window with so much information at one place that is actually really very much benefiting businesses on the ground. So, and through our, as was mentioned by the previous speakers, through our SMEPIS project, we are then supporting this transformation and upgrade of the Diia.Business functionality. And we with this upgrade, we hope that it will be even more user-friendly. So in addition to what we're doing on support to the business environment, the other main area where we are involved now, and that will touch many of you here, is access to finance programs. So within the Ukraine facility, there are a large increase in the support that will be provided through access to finance, not least to SMEs, but to business, Ukrainian business in general. There will be cooperation through international financing institutions, channeled through, in most cases, through Ukrainian banks. So there will be a number of new products that will be coming on the markets soon. And we are doing that because we know that the SMEs of Ukraine and Ukrainian business is really the backbone of the economy, and where the real growth will come from. And it's also important to support the voice of business in all these discussions. So I'm really happy to see you here now. So yeah. So with that, I will say that we will, of course, continue working and supporting Ukrainian business, both at the central government level, but as much as possible on the ground. And happy to, when I will travel the country, also to meet many of you in the Diia.Business centers and the local business that are working there. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Whitfield, and thank you for your support. Наступно я хочу запросити до слова.
Next is Alexander Yarema, State Secretary for the Cabinet of Ministers of Ukraine. Mr. Yarema is on his way, so we will invite Alexei Darhan, Deputy Project Manager, EU for Business and SMEPs. Greetings. Three things I would like to say today. Have you seen this portal? Probably best portal in the world for SMEs. It's an achievement that deserves every piece of your praise. Second thing I wanted to say is that we believe it is our honor to support this development within the framework of SMEPIS project, and 5 years were mentioned. Valeria forgot to tell us how it all started. I am here, nobody get rid of me. So 2019 and for classical ministries, government, well, something weird was going on. People would come in to the traditional offices at Hrushevsky Street and started doing something that, you know, was quite unorthodox. They were entrepreneurs themselves, those guys, and they initiated this portal. So you have this traditional castle occupied by entrepreneurs. Well, entrepreneurs know how to manage uncertainties, business risks, challenges, but there are multiple challenges like that or uncertainties in public administration. So those people who came to the government originating from the private sector need your support. You know how toxic this environment is. You must be reading lots of critical comments on social networks saying that everything which is done is wrong and people have to be punished. No, I'm saying you have to support people that initiate something new. The result, the outcome, be a business, is the outcome of the effort which in many respects ran counter to conservative approaches found in classical government. If you ask Valeria how much has the government spent to develop several subsequent iterations of Diia.Business should tell you, no, I mean, if we had tried to get government funding, nothing would have come of it. Partnerships, donors, events, open communication is something that promotes changes like that. So please support people who are already there in the government, partner with them, because changes are never easy. Events like that are nice, but they don't happen ever so often. Events give you a boost of positive energy that help you prepare for the next step or breakthrough. So I don't know whether I'll succeed, but let me ask you to give a round of applause to those who find enough inspiration to push these things through. Thank you.
Аудиторію.
Thank you. My day is already worth for it because I force the audience to applause to politicians and bureaucracy officers. But let's be fair. You know, speaking about what is needed for the development of entrepreneurs, what should be advices given, or what consultation should be provided, I don't understand very much of that. But I can tell you what do we do in order to simplify the lives of entrepreneurs. We work with deregulation. We have analyzed a huge number of licenses. 1/3 was decided to be cancelled by the government. We managed to prove that 300-400 licenses are not required from entrepreneurs. They have much more important things to do in order to develop their business. So if you have any ideas, what should be deregulated? What is an obstacle for you? Please get in touch with me here in the break or send me a Facebook message. What actually things should be deregulated for your business? Just today, the new service will appear on the Dia portal, but we still can't disclose the information. Just check your social networks in an hour. So what is deregulation about? So for Diia.Business has been established 5 years ago. All those 5 years, I have been telling what is it. For more 5 years, I'm going to tell about how it should be measured. It should be measured in terms of expenses which are inflicted for business to comply with the legislation. If you check statistical data, you will see how much money is saved thanks to these initiatives. And I hope that in future, in Diia.Business, in other similar services, we will not only save money of taxpayers, but also money of entrepreneurs, which they save or they spend. When the ministry suggests some kind of new requirements, we will suggest and we'll calculate actually how much money the ministry would like to spend in terms of the funds of entrepreneurs. So please be open for this new news and ideas, and stay in touch with us how we are going to help the government to monitor this area. So 5.7 billion of hryvnia is to be expected to save in terms of funds thanks to this initiative. So I've told you why actually we need to support reform specialists in the government. I also complimented and thank to Diia.Business. Please get in touch with me personally. I think that's all from my side. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear Alexei, for telling us a little bit about some new development and some kind of intrigue in this area. I think that those figures which were mentioned by Alexei inspire all of us. I give a floor to Angela Kashperuk, Vice President, Customer Solutions Center, Lea MasterCard. Hi to everyone. I am welcoming you here on this event, and the first thing I would like to mention that this atmosphere of people with similar mindset just inspires more and more. I don't want to reiterate what has been mentioned already by other speakers, but I need to say that from the side of the MasterCard company, I need to repeat other speakers because we also believe in small and medium enterprises in Ukraine. We also think that the very powerful segment of economy, which actually gives a push to the economy, and 80% of all enterprises in Ukraine is small and medium enterprises. And it also underlines that we have this task at hand, where to move, how to move, and to move even quicker than we have moved before. Specifically now, when you know that such a difficult time of Ukraine, we understand this SME sector is a very powerful sector in which will play a crucial role in recovery and development of Ukraine. What I would like to say on behalf of the MasterCard company, of course, for many years we have been working on development of the financial products for small and medium enterprises, including technological, educational products. There are so many of them. I think you had this opportunity to familiarize yourselves with such products when during a lockdown, when under attack of so many new tools and the necessity to get payments, we were. But thanks to the fact that those products were developed and the work didn't stop, even there was space for development. Another story is we are having right now. The times are so difficult. The war is ongoing, but small and medium enterprises, they not only do not stop, but they continue their development, their scale up, and their search for new opportunities. And of course, for us, it's a huge task. And just recently, we have carried out a study which shows us the following findings. Each fifth entrepreneur already gets their income on bank accounts. Half of them says that their income is already in non-cash forms. That's already a huge breakthrough for our state. Speaking about their intentions, 73% of entrepreneurs say that, as of now, they're looking for new opportunities, for new paths, how to scale up their business, how to expand their business, how to enter into new markets. Indeed, it's a huge task, and that's what confirms that this segment doesn't stop working. If there is a demand, we need to provide a response. And our response should be in strengthening our intentions for development of new products and technologies. Of course, MasterCard can't be alone in doing something for small and medium enterprises or for Ukraine at large. Of course, this power of collaboration between state and private sector of us, all of us, similar-minded people will help us to develop those solutions which can help to foster this segment. We are happy that we have been for so many years a partner for the Ministry of Digital Transformation on support of small and medium enterprises. This path has started in 2020. Mikhailo has already described it as the same as Valeria. The MasterCard was also a partner. And first, Diia.Business was launched, then online, the offline centers were established, a center in Warsaw was opened, and of course, that's not all of it, because so many different educational programs and initiatives, accelerative initiatives, grant programs were launched. Together with institutions, financial institutions and banks, we have opened special consultation zones on financial products and solutions in order to allow SMEs to get consultations both on the initial stage of their business and on the development stage of their business in order to make some decisions how to scale up and expand. We are lucky that we do not put an end point, a full stop on this path, because the MasterCard has become a partner in e-Предприемець, e-Entrepreneur comprehensive program. Maybe you know how is innovative and key-leading program it is, because already now on the stage of online registration, entrepreneurs can get some help and support. Just to say it in other words, Ukraine goes forward. Maybe we have discussed on so many platforms for so much time, specifically those of you who visited other countries abroad and when you tried to do something with their financial tools. Maybe you already felt how we are so much ahead of other countries. And it's also important for all entrepreneurs and those who help entrepreneurs to develop their businesses. We need to say that we do not stop, we keep going. We are involved in brainstorming, in search for solutions. We do so want that everything what is done, all payment tools, all products, all financial tools work for the better. For example, we have a project, entrepreneurship project, which supports veterans' business. We definitely update and develop new educational and grant programs. And you should know that definitely we do believe that entrepreneurship, that the economy of Ukraine will flourish if entrepreneurship in Ukraine flourishes. And it will bring positive impact for each of us, for each Ukrainian. I welcome you here and I congratulate you with this event, with this updated Dia.Business portal. That's a new stage. It's our novelties, developments and new steps ahead. This is a type of collaboration which will bring our country to some positive results. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear Angela, for such inspiring words and supporting support for Dia.Business, which is provided by MasterCard, how you move digitalization of Ukrainian business. Now I give a floor to the Director of the Office of Entrepreneurship and Export Promotion Office, Andriy Remizov. Greetings to everyone, dear partners, colleagues, participants. This day is extremely important for us because there were so many flashbacks to how it was actually created. And yes, indeed, for 4 years, our huge team has worked on this portal. And yes, indeed, in the beginning, there were only several services or consultations provided there, and everything that we have done each month. We had a meeting thinking about what else should be done for business, how we can help to improve their lives, what else could we offer. And based on this methodology, according to these logics, we have developed more than 20 or 30 different digital sections and services on that portal. Indeed, that portal became so big. It included a map of entrepreneurs' infrastructure, self-testing, checklists, guidelines. Yes, indeed. In the old version, you can find everything depending on your request. And as time flies, we understood that we need to optimize everything. We need to update everything in order to help find information even easier, to have this client's path more convenient. Yeah, and for those years, we can see the huge number of attendees of this portal. We can see that there is a huge demand from the side of the business. This portal is being used not only by business, but also by others, because this portal became such kind of media, because our team works on a daily basis to collect different types of information, to collect different solutions, opportunities for development, such as amendments to legislation, bank offers, other offers, and suggestions. So everything you can find on the Diia.Business portal. Also, this portal has become a first source of information for different media, for different other platforms, because we collect stories of success. We collect information how businesses are developing in other regions. We also take advices from all experts. All this practical content which helps businesses to develop. Also became such a platform which publishes different financial proposals from banks and other financial institutions, educational ideas and offers. Everything, all this could be found on our platform. As of now, the updated portal portal is built on the following logics. We have several sections which are called Diia.Business Start, Diia.Business Development, Export, for women, for veterans, and digital. So the logics is the following: to simplify as much as possible the search for information. If you are just a starter, you go for Diia.Business, and for your specific needs, you can find some ideas, some content. Look for business ideas. For now, we have more than 150 business ideas there. You can look and find how to open cafe, how to open a small business, and so on. If you are a seasoned business entrepreneur, you know how to run your business, and you need export ideas. You go to the export section. You can find the calendar of trades and exhibitions there, and there is so much of information. And actually, all of this so much simplifies the search for information and helps you to be aware of all possibilities and opportunities in terms of your business development. Speaking about the new updates, first of all, that's design. The design was redone completely. We completely rechanged and reviewed business processes, how the client path should be done. We have also developed some novelties and updates, such, for example, automatic consultation. It means that you go to our portal, and in few clicks you can understand what you need to solve your station. Just to remind you, we have consultations with experts, physical experts. We have 60 plus types of such consultations with experts as human beings. So, for example, how to develop a business plan, how to pay tax, or so on. These are all experts which provide consultations for businesses. And as Valeria mentioned, more than 46,000 consultations were provided. Then we developed an account on the portal. It means that we wanted to create such an environment in the portal which will help a business person to receive all updates. For example, you produce honey and you would like to export this honey to Netherlands. And in Netherlands, they have an exhibition for honey producers. We add this information to our portal, and then in your account, personal account at this portal, you will receive a push notification that please pay attention, there will be a honey exhibition in Netherlands, or any other information. So you will have all this information delivered personally to your personal account. You will miss anything. You will not miss anything, because all those push notifications and messages will be updated and aligned with your interests, with your demands. And we have been very attentive regarding how to have this personalized content in order not to overload you with such notifications, but give you everything that you need. Also, we have one more element. It's our portal is such kind of hub which actually has more than 470 programs for business. There you can find international programs, everything that exists on the international arena, state and local authorities programs, bank institution offers, and so on. So we transfer it into the digital space on the daily basis. It means that we give access to all those stakeholders, to banks, institutions, and so on. Every day they work on the transfer of this information into our digital space. Also, those who have already tried our new service, you can compare different supporting services. You have such a filter, and you go there and choose what finding you look for, and the system will compare for you the most convenient and beneficial specifically for you finding programs. Chatbot, that actually is a service which simplifies the search for information on the website and simplifies the navigation tool. If you would like to open business, you just put a message there. I would like to open a business. Then you get some advices how to do it. You receive also links for consultations on launching the business, and so on. So I also advise you to try this product, as it will simplify significantly for you the search for information on this website. Yeah, speaking about the personal account on the website, yeah, I already touched upon this topic. When you fill in all data about yourself, we will will personalize relevant content specifically for you and will receive push-up notifications to calendar of business events. It's a new product. That's actually the hub of all business ideas which happen both in Ukraine and abroad. And there will be different exhibitions in different sectors. We have very convenient and useful smart filters. If you would like to go into the expert path and you are looking for some trades and exhibitions, you can filter it using different sector elements and so on. So we are focused so much on the support specifically of exporters, and we would like to inspire Ukrainians to export more and more, to have specifically the developed area of export in Ukraine. Speaking about this area at large, as Valeria mentioned, that's 1.2 billion of hryvnias, which actually that's the total amount of contracts which were signed by our export clients. These are our clients, our attendees of our project, which used our analytical services, won some international tenders. Here you can see, for example, some stories of success of our clients, which actually started the export path, specifically thanks to the support of the Dia.Business. And also for new exporters, we have new services that were developed. This is free of charge consultations, for example, on customs clearance for products. And so it means that our experts help businesses to understand how to carry out customs clearance, how to deal with all documents and papers. Also, analytical work could be helpful here. Thanks to our project, you will get better understanding what could be your areas of destination for export of your products. For example, Netherlands or Germany. We use macro data and macro indicators to help you with such analytical data. Also, in your personal account, you will be able to submit an application for insurance of your export contracts. And also on our portal, we have so many dashboards for our businesses, guides, instructions. So that's some kind of hub which works both for those who only start export business and those who have been already working on it. And so we also focus our attention on disseminating information about Dia.Business and Ukrainian business at large across the globe. So from all the international partners to find out about it. And just to remind you that we have a catalog on our website. We have where we have more than 100 of producers who suggest and who offer their services and their products. You can familiarize yourself and find out more about our producers. We use this as a project for promoting Ukrainian business abroad and for helping our entrepreneurs to find partners abroad. That's why we also focus our attention on such tools. We promote Ukrainian experts, Ukrainian entrepreneurship abroad. That's why we just recently launched Trade with Ukraine promo campaign. It was done in the beginning of this year. The key purpose of it was to highlight for foreigners what Ukraine is about. That it's not only about the war, but it's also about the cool quality products which you can buy in Ukraine.
With drone assistance in black soil fields.
Yep. This is exactly why we're focused on this areas. The portal has undergone massive update. It's gonna have more content, services, and we keep designing new services to add to this portal in order to help entrepreneurs develop in the times of war. So once again, welcome to the portal. You'll find all information you need for your development in digital format. And I would also like to call on our partners to contribute their comments, their ideas, and I appreciate support of our partners who help us do that. MasterCard, InfoBusiness, Mapis, Aquidis, Mercy Corp. Thank you all for having supported this portal that we are presenting to our audience today. I hope it'll be used by you and serve your interest. Thank you, Andrei. We are now moving to the second section of our event, success stories of the people we worked with. It is my honor to invite Natalia Sherbina of Poltava. She emerged the winner in the contest and provided with over 900,000 hryvnias as a support to her development. Natalia, thank you very much for the invitation to take part in this event today and to present women-led businesses. I am a representative of this particular target audience. I am Natalia Sherbina, and I am co-founder of Premium Qualities. My processed food. We wanted to show that frozen food from the shelves of the supermarket can be as tasty as it is somewhere in the restaurant. We've been in the market since 2019. And we have started modestly, but now we supply Silpo. We are HASP accredited, work according to two business models, B2B, B2C. We work with Silpo network because we are a resident of Lavka Tradice, so you can buy our product all across Ukraine. The idea was conceived much earlier. I was working at an insurance company, mother of two kids, no time for anything else. And I thought that I would have quality frozen products in my fridge. So when I got bored with working from 9 to 5 and decided to come up with a brand that would help women like me. I didn't have knowledge or experience at that time, but nothing can stop the idea whose time has come. At the moment when I started my business and scaled it up, I was flooded with operational tasks I was to perform, having little experience. So when I saw a call for accelerators program, I applied and managed to get 900,000 hryvnias to support my business. It helped me grow our production capacity and grow our output, double our output. More importantly, however, it brought me closer to my dream of a barrier-free store of semi-processed food at my home city of Poltava. So I would like to say Diia.Business, business of digital transformation, office of entrepreneurship development and MasterCard for the business opportunities they have provided me with. After Vlasna program was over, a call for women's business program was announced. I hadn't planned to apply. Frankly speaking, I thought it would be wrong to become part of it. Vazhno after I won a contest in Vlasno, but when I saw the list of speakers and talked to Olyona Ancharenko, I did apply on the just a day before the deadline. Never regretted, because Vazhno went much far beyond my expectations. So I turned my business into a structure. Thanks to my participation in Vazhno, I improved my financial model. I developed my marketing strategy and came up with a financial plan. So once again, I would like to appreciate the network Diia.Business Entrepreneurship Support Center for the opportunities you provide Ukrainian entrepreneurs. It indeed inspires and helps you move on. And on a separate note, I would like to say thank you to Poltava Diia.Business portal for their support. To once again, thank you, and I hope everyone would be able to develop their businesses and grow a new, a modern Ukraine. Thank you, Natalia. Our next entrepreneur that we would like to invite is someone whose product you may have seen on supermarket shelves. Yuri Shablienko of Continuum, Club Siru TM, Como TM, and Kaniv TM. Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, distinguished partners, colleagues, because I see partners from the Business Development Office. I hope that you know that we are a leader in our category, but I know from my personal experience that to be a leader is a challenging role. It's difficult to build a business, and it's even more difficult to maintain it. We work inside Ukraine and outside it, but I would like to say thank you to the Expert and Entrepreneurship Development Office, because I think we should thank them for the achievements of ours. First, we met summer 2022 when we were kind of down, all of us, but thanks to Valentina Lashenko, we were engaged in a project related to our entry to the Danish market. We met one of the biggest Nordic retailer, were selected, and in October 2022, thanks to the Danish company and our offices and team, we entered the Danish market. Cool is massive network with big opportunities. The company was indeed so big, and they directed us to those who were in charge of importing product they stock their shops with, which we did. We started processed cheese in tube form, and August this year we shipped our first truckload on the co-op trademark. Another shipment will be completed in October. We see some prospects for 2025. In turn, cooperation with big companies, big and important companies like Co-op opens, gives us better chances of negotiating deals with other partners. Thanks to the office and our foreign sponsors who help us take part in international fairs. Last year at Cologne, we had a meeting with our partners from Latvia, at which we discussed what looked like a new project for them, and launched for the Latvian market a private label, our processed cheese under the private label of this company. They have been quite a success in the Latvian market. Now we are about to start shipping to Maxima, the Baltic states' biggest network. Our participation in international events helps us popularize our product and Ukraine as a brand in general, because sometimes talking to international partners, we hear that Ukrainian, well, it's kind of third world. So through our work, our experience, our product range, we have to show they are wrong, that our technologies are top-notch, our products are also top-notch, whether it's food or heavy machinery. And let me once again go back to 2023. At this fair, we met representatives of Brands Direct, a strong UK company that supplies product to UK national networks. To enter the UK market with a food product, you have to do your homework, certify your production, and we took up this challenge, and we have done a lot to make sure that our product can appear in the UK market. Sometime in mid-2025, we have developed special technology to match their needs, but it is worth it. Our partners showed us figures characterizing Aldi operation, so we now believe that this market may be primary for us as far as this processed cheese form is concerned, because people are looking not just for products but for service as well. And we are ready to deliver on our obligations. Could we please have a couple of those cheeses? This is the format. all original processes, different flavors, and this is something we sell in the Latvian market, adapted to the relevant European regulations and standards. And something similar we are planning to sell to UK, Norway, and other Nordic nations. Once again, let me thank you to our partners from the Entrepreneurship and Export Promotion Office. Thank you very much. Don't forget about us, because our achievements as something that we should credit you for. Thank you, Yuri. Thanks for having so effectively used the opportunities. With this, let me invite our next speaker that you may have heard about, Veterana Coffee Kyiv, Svetlana Shevchenko. She worked in Vidvazhner Accelerator and collected 500,000 hryvnias. In 2020, it was a veteran family business, but next year, Volodymyr Shevchenko went back to the front line, and Svetlana, as many Ukrainian women, assumed much greater responsibility for their business. Thank you for your resilience. Thank you for staying on track, and please come join us here. Greetings, Svetlana Shevchenko, co-founder of Veterana Kava Kyiv. In 2016, when we opened our first cafe in Kyiv, we could see that people returning from the battlefield thought that they would be needed in the front line more than they would in the civilian life. But we wanted to help them that they may get adjusted to civilian lives. In 2022, however, my husband went back to the front line, and I had never managed that business on my own. I was a helper. He was in the lead. I was kind of running some chores. But when he went back, I saw that I would have to take care of my personnel retention, grow my business, and you understand that challenges are numerous in every business person's life, but after the full-scale invasion, they grow in number. And I saw, I was paying taxes, paying my rent, but this is a never-ending cycle. Then an invitation comes for me to take part in Vidvazhner too, and I saw it as an opportunity to bring all pieces of the puzzle together and understand all business processes.
Yeah, so as it was mentioned, you need to have a scale in your dreams. But what can I dream about? I can dream about that, the business is damaged, the war is over, my husband is back, and we keep working. And then the next day, Nova Poshta employees called me and suggested some collaboration. That May, they planned to have first barrierless cargo unit, and they wanted to have barrierless coffee cafe there. And they suggested this cooperation. So here, that's the project of Vidvazhner, here is Nova Poshta. Is it not a puzzle which actually was already done? And I understood that, yes, I'm not only interested in that education, but I would like to try myself what I am capable of. Then the next stage comes. Each lesson, each session is homework, is about homework, is about sessions. What about homework? Am I back to school? I need to save my business. But then I understood, and again, going back to childhood, that some kind of challenge, that some kind of, relay race. What could you do? What is your maximum efforts to do? So we have redone everything completely. We have changed our attitude towards business. So the business is first of all about what? Business, first of all, should bring you money. That's why we have rechanged our business plan, and we developed and opened the first barrierless coffee cafe. Even before that wonderful project, yours wonderful project was over. So actually, I went for the defense of my business plan, and I thought that what I'm going to present, as I have already opened the project, and so I rewrote the business plan. I scaled it up. I understood during this full-time invasion. I understood that so many people return back to civil life, and they not just return, but return with abilities. If before our goal was to show that there is the same needed in the peaceful civil life, but now the new goal for us to help them feel comfortable anywhere. Thanks to your Vidvashna 2 project, we have not only just completely redesigned everything inside our project, but we also have completely changed vision of our business. We are going to develop barrierless coffee cafes because, we understood that it's extremely difficult to redesign already working place in order to make it barrierless. That's why we are going to open new ones which are needed for people with impairments. The project, the Vidvashna project, is so cool. Despite of the race of this project, of the speed of the project, but it pushes you to analyze, to reflect, to insight, and create something new. I'm so grateful to Diia.Business for all partners who support this program, because you give us such opportunities which I have never imagined before what I could expect rely upon, but it's incredible indeed. And even, I teach some lessons on starting businesses in the Walk Coffee Academy. And usually after lessons, after such lectures, I'm told that actually you do not inspire us to start a business, but you are only scary us to start our own business. And after this project, the Vidvashna 2 project, I learned how to inspire, how to start a business and not to lose your money. Thank you so much, and have all good luck. Thank you. Thank you, Svetlana. Thank you for your inspiring words. And specifically those people who used our services could be the best ambassadors for Diia.Business. Thank you, Svetlana. Thank you, your husband, for our defense. I can see that in the second part of our hall, we have more and more people. Thank you those who are still sitting in front of our scene. And I would like to give the floor now to Oleksavchuk, Director of Bila Tserkva Plant, Tribo LC. So this is the biggest producer of braking elements in our country. Thank you so much for giving opportunity to tell about company, about our achievements. Just in a nutshell, what actually we are producing. MasterCard and Como, everyone knows what is it. But here I need a little bit more time. And I think that 90% of our audience doesn't know what Tribo is about. What we produce. And I think that it's our achievement, because we are responsible for your safety. And if you have never heard about Tribo products, which are responsible for brakes in the car or in vehicles, it means that your safety was ensured. If you used your car to get here, or any public transportation, subway or bus, it's quite likely that there were our elements, our products installed on those vehicles. So it could be other brands, but all of them are produced in Ukraine. So be sure that you use our products on a daily basis. If you're all here and you just got here safe, it means that we do our work on the qualitative manner. We produce products for any type of vehicles. We are the biggest plant in Ukraine. We produce brake blocks and friction blocks. Maybe we are the biggest one in Ukraine. Also, we are some kind of the university, because you can understand that we don't have any universities or higher educational facilities who train specialists how to produce brake blocks, friction blocks. So we need to deal with it by ourselves. We cooperate with the state on the business support. We have been cooperating with the state for quite a long time, even since those times when, it was not used to say thank you to the state, but no, it was in the contradiction. In 2018, first time we were in the business mission of the Export Promotion Office. It was Nigeria and Ghana, and visiting those countries, we have actually returned back to Ukraine with our first agreement with Ghana on friction blocks. They don't have railways, but we found some clients there, made the contract, and yeah, that's how we worked. And since that time, participation of the state on all the business processes has been regained and re-increased. Of course, in 2022, everything has changed significantly in life of in our people, of our company, of our country. And again, we reached out to the state for some support because, of course, it was clear that we have lost quite a significant share of our employees. Some of them started serving in the army, others left the country. It means that we have only employees who are pensioners and having many kids have kept staying with us. But it was impossible for us to stop because Ukrzaliznytsia needed to have evacuation trains to keep helping people. They need from us brake blocks, and actually aviation stopped working in Ukraine and just terminated its existence for some time. But we needed to keep our race, to be on this market. Again, for us, it's not a significant share of market as we work mainly on the export. And you remember how it was in 2022 to speak about some export operations, about foreign currency limitations, logistics, borders with other countries, so many problems. And also international partners didn't understand how to work with Ukraine now. Could they expect on any supply of the brake blocks? Because yeah, we have long-term contracts, frankly speaking, and our clients shall understand whether they will get them in a year or two. But at that time, we didn't understand what we are going to have tomorrow. And that's why there was a huge support for us to have cooperation with the Office on the Export Promotion. And together with them, we have visited in a trans exhibition in Berlin. That's quite a specific one. I'm not going to tell you about some achievements there, but I would like to tell you one story. That's the story about Škoda company from the Czech Republic. That's a company with which we have tried our negotiations for so many times. And in 2022, they just terminated any negotiations with us because they didn't understand whether we could be a reliable supplier or not. But finally, we informed them that we keep working, we keep functioning, and we are ready to provide them with brake blocks further. We are ready to meet with them in Berlin in that exhibition. And thanks to that exhibition, to that stand, and if you remember, even to pay for participation in that exhibition, it was impossible, because there was no option at all to pay for any services abroad. But we visited that exhibition. We had quite a successful meeting with them. Our key purpose at that time was, and I need to mention that we always take and handle the most complicated projects in order to show clients successful stories. And Škoda had super complicated problem because no one was ready to produce brake blocks for their products, for their vehicles. But we took some samples for that exhibition and showed those samples to them. For them, it was some kind of relief, and for us, it was a great chance. After that, we signed a contract now. We are a global supplier for all Škoda trams all over the globe, wherever they are. Maybe our brake blocks are yet not everywhere, but This is ongoing contract. We keep producing. Also, it gave an impetus for other projects because, you know, when you call to the Bombardier company, where we also are a global supplier of some specific types of blocks for their trains, and they ask, so are you working with someone else right now because the war isn't going? And we mentioned Skoda, and it works actually. Then, indeed, we are huge ambassadors of what the state is doing right now for business sector. First of all, we think that the function of expert support is first of all that the state function. And there could be some, you know, ad hoc successes for businesses, but only when you achieve a positive trade balance saldo for the country at large. We are not players at the field. We only help with balls. But so this, the state purpose is to help business, and our purpose, our task is to gain new markets across the globe. Speaking about the business portal at large, you know, I do not understand people who today say that, you know, I want to start my business, but it's so complicated. And maybe they have never visited this portal at all, because the next step, I think, it would be for the state to register for you your business and pay you some kind of royalty on your MasterCard or Visa bank account. You know, I think that's the next step, because everything else was already done. So thank you so much to the Diia.Business. Thank you for supporting us. Please digitalize the tax inspection office as much as possible for, you know, not having blocked our tax declarations and for VAT to be returned on time. And in other things, you can rely upon our plans anytime. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear Oleg. You know, we are on our final stage, and I would like to invite all our entrepreneurs, all those who would like to have a joint photo, for our joint photo space, to have this photo. And also I would like to thank everyone who made this event possible. The event was initiated by the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine together with the Entrepreneurship and Export Development Office and Diia.Business within the framework of the EU for Business Project, SME Policies and Institution Support project implemented by Chorus in consortium with GIZ Ukraine, BRDO and Civita, with financial support from the European Union. The partner of the event is the international technology company MasterCard. So thank you so much to all speakers and those who were together with us here, offline, in this hall and online. Diia.Business, defining future. Diia.Business, defining a bright Ukrainian future. I'm sure that all of us, they deserve the round of applause. Here, who are here, all of those who were here near the scene. Alena Ancharenko, the head of the Diia.Business Entrepreneur Support Center in Poltava. Please use our portal, use our interactive zone. Again, I invite all of you for networking and for general photos. Thank you.